When preparing for a finance manager interview, it's essential to be ready to answer a variety of questions that assess your experience, management style, communication skills, and technical knowledge. To start, you may be asked to describe how your previous experience has prepared you for the finance manager role, which is an opportunity to highlight your relevant skills and accomplishments. This could include discussing your experience with accounting functions, such as journal entries and balance sheet reconciliation, as well as your involvement in budgeting and forecasting. For instance, you might explain how your background in financial accounting, financial planning, and analysis has provided a strong foundation for the role, and how your experience as a manager has helped you develop the soft skills necessary to lead a team effectively. You may also be asked about your management style, particularly in a remote work environment, which has become increasingly common. This is a chance to discuss how you have adapted your management style to accommodate remote work, such as being more flexible in scheduling regular check-ins with team members. By sharing specific examples of how you have adjusted your approach, you can demonstrate your ability to lead and manage a team in a variety of settings. Another potential question is about explaining complex accounting concepts to non-finance leaders, which requires strong communication skills. To answer this question, you might describe a time when you had to present financial information to a non-technical audience, such as explaining the impact of bad debt expenses on financial statements. By walking through your approach, including creating a clear and concise presentation and providing examples, you can show how you can effectively communicate technical information to non-experts. When analyzing actual results, a finance manager should compare them to benchmarks, such as last year's actual results, budget, and prior forecast. This involves understanding the strengths and limitations of each benchmark and using them to identify areas for improvement. For example, comparing actual results to last year's results can help explain growth or decline in various accounts, while comparing actual results to budget can help identify areas where business practices need to be adjusted. Finally, you may be asked about the skills and qualities that a good finance manager should possess, which could include technical skills, analytical mindset, and attention to detail. A good finance manager should have a thorough understanding of accounting, budgeting, and other relevant areas, as well as the ability to analyze information, identify errors, and be meticulous in their work. By emphasizing these key qualities, you can demonstrate your understanding of what it takes to be a successful finance manager.